Hi everyone. Hi. Here we go with the live once again. I just thought I'd get on and do the December reading for us all. And it looks like it's going to be a healing for this month, for December. I wanted to get on and do it live again. The past few months, I've actually been doing the broadcast live for the readings, and it's been going quite good. So I thought, why not do it again for December? Do it live. So I hope you all had a good start to the month, although it's only the first, isn't it? So probably be glad to see the end of 2020. But anyway, let's see how we go in 2021. But I just wanted to get on and do the monthly reading. Although it's going to actually be a healing for this month, for December. And I'm going to bring through some nice energies for us. Hello, Tanya. Welcome, 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 welcome. And yeah, so I'll use it for the monthly reading as well, and maybe even answer a few questions by the end of it if I have time. So I'm going to bring through some nice energies for us all, and for some healing. If you had something particular that you need healing for, then you can actually place the intent that the healing energy that I'm going to bring through for tonight's healing go to that thing that you need healing for. So for the December 2020, it's going to be a healing. Isn't that interesting? Hi, Nichelle. Welcome. Nice to have you here. And so I'm going to get started in a minute. I actually might do it in two sections because it might go a little bit long. So I might do like maybe half an hour, have a quick break and do another half hour. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm never exactly sure how the energies are going to come through. And it also depends on who actually watches and who actually is going to watch in the future, because I think they prepare the energies for the people that may come across these videos and these lives in the future, as well, of course, for the people, for you all watching now. So I'm going to get started with that in a minute. So we're going to bring through some healing energy for you all. And I did get a little bit of insight, and it looks like it's going to be quite a new type of healing. Tanya said, good that she needs, good Lord, I need healing for. Yes, a lot of things. We're going to see what sort of healing energy is. It's apparently a new energy that I haven't brought through before. So, hi, Leanne, welcome. Nice to see you. Well, nice to have you here. Bruce, hi, Bruce. How you going? It's like a little catch up here, Bruce, I think. So I'm going to bring through some healing energy in a minute. I better get myself focused. And it's going to be for the month of December. Well, usually it's for any time when you're watching these, when you come across these videos, you can use the healing energy. So for today, we might actually get you to focus on, just before, as I'm getting ready to bring the energy through, think about something that you might particularly need or want healing for. You can be a little bit more general, where you don't necessarily have to pick something. Maybe you've got a few things. Tanya said she's got a few things by the sound of it. Good Lord, I need healing for this month on all fronts. You can kind of focus on something specific that you may need healing for, can be more general, or you can just leave it up to the energy. Sometimes the energy goes, right, I need to heal this for this person at this time, because the energy has consciousness as well. I've got the air conditioner going on because it's quite hot here. Hopefully that's not disturbing the sound. Can you all hear me okay? Just put a yes if you can hear me okay, or a thumbs up. So otherwise, if you can't hear me, I might turn the air conditioner off. But it's been quite hot here all of for November has actually been quite hot. But anyway, let's hope we don't get all those fires that we did last year. Keeping the fingers crossed, and I'm doing some meditation and some healing on that as well. Might do some more earth healing next year. Thank you, Carolyn. Caroline can hear me. Tanya can hear me. That's good. I'll keep going then if everybody can hear me okay. I'm getting a few yeses and yeps. That's good. So, of course, with my energy healings, I've always kind of connected to what I call the intergalactic energies, and the energies from other dimensions. And this is going to be a healing from an energy that I'm bringing through from another dimension. Another dimension is the best way to explain it, and I'll explain a little bit more about what this energy is. just while we're preparing, all you need to do is have a think about what you might need healing for. If you have something particular in your life that you really feel like you would like this energy to go to, then you can start thinking about that. You can, as I said before, pick a few things if you need to heal a few things, or you can just leave it up to the energy and see what happens. Of course, you can watch the replay. So once we bring it through and we get, because I'm not even sure 100% what this energy is. I have had a little bit of insight, but it's not until I start sort of doing these lives and the healing that I actually get the information. So I've got a interesting, very, very interesting insight into yes, that's true. We could actually focus on the collective. Yeah, we could. I'm getting the feeling this is more, this particular energy that I'm bringing through is for something for you individually. But if you're feeling that you would like to send the energy that's coming to you to the collective, then that's up to you. But yes, we do need some healing for the collective as well. I'm actually thinking of coming back towards the end of the month, because the 21st of December, there's something very big happening. It's another big shift. I mean, we've gone through quite a few, so it's just going to be another shift. But I might come back just before the 21st, like on the 20th or something, and do another live, Tanya, and that's when I might do a bigger healing for the collective then. I'm feeling for today, for December, this one's going to focus more on our particular individual healing that we need. In saying that, I guess it would be, if you felt like you would like to send the energy that's coming to you to the collective, then that's fine. But let's just take care of ourselves for this month. That's the feeling that I'm getting. But definitely, yes, we need healing on all sorts of things. I've been working a little bit on healing the environment and the weather patterns, so we can hopefully prevent all these fires that were happening. But anyway, let's get started. So for this month, for December, I'm going to bring through some healing energy for everybody. And you'll never guess what, I've never done this before. It's from, let me get this right, because I said, guys, are you sure? And the guys said it has actually to do with the planet, one of the planets. There used to be civilizations on some of the planets, because I mean the universe has been around forever, hasn't it? So I mean, I know there were beings that lived on Mars and then they left Mars. These beings actually used to live on the planet, on one of the planets, and the planet that they used to live on is Neptune. Now, I've never heard of this and I've never done this before, but it sounds very exciting. And usually when I do bring through these energies, they give amazing results. So I'm going to go with it, and let's explore this together. So these beings used to live on the planet Neptune. They still have like an energy around. They still do. They are a civilization that's connected to the planet Neptune. So that's the information that I'm given. It's very heart-based. And I am getting, actually, Tanya, that it could be connected to doing a collective consciousness as well. So I'll leave that up to you. So what I'm going to do to prepare us, I'm just going to ask that if this healing be for the highest good for everybody, that we begin to bring it through now, or begin to prepare us. I like to say to prepare us. So I'm going to begin by saying, if this energy is for the highest good for everybody concerned, I'm going to get you all prepared. All you would need to do to say is, higher self, prepare me. And we can do that now all together. Higher self, prepare us. Higher self, prepare me. And what they'll do, they kind of get you ready to resonate with this energy that's coming through. If you're watching this after the replay, you can do that too. It'll come through even when you watch this on the replay. Higher self, prepare us. Higher self, prepare me. I asked, then the next step after you said higher self, prepare me, I asked to be aligned with the Intergalactic Council. Now, that's just my terminologies. Other healers may call that block another name, but higher self, prepare me. And this is similar to what I do for my other healings as well. So it's a kind of a familiar little format that I use. And then I believe we access the energy if we do these preparation steps. You may want to ask for protection as well. That's fair enough. We would ask for protection, but first of all, I feel that's coming through with the higher self as well. Higher self, prepare me. Then the next step, please align me with the Intergalactic Council. Now, that's not the energy yet. We're just doing the preparation steps. Archangel Michael, please put a beautiful light of protection. Hi, Michelle. Nice to have you here. Hi, Carolyn. Very good. First step, higher self, prepare me. Second step, please align me with the Intergalactic Council. Now, what the affirmation is actually going to be is, please align me with the energies of Neptune. But we haven't said it yet. I'm just getting you ready for what we're going to say because it's quite interesting. I'm getting tingles all on my arm. So it's quite an interesting and new energy. What actually happens as our vibrations get higher and higher, we're able to access new energies that we haven't accessed before. And as the vibration of the planet's lifting, who would have thought it's lifting, but it is lifting with all this chaos that's going up. We're actually going through a consciousness shift and the vibration is lifting with all this chaos. It is still lifting and our consciousness is getting higher. So we're able to access different energies that we haven't accessed before. Maybe other people have had accessed this Neptune energy. I have never accessed it, so I'm very excited to bring it through for you. First step, higher self, prepare me. Second step, please align me with the Intergalactic Council. Now, when we actually officially say to align with, accept the energies of Neptune, you can imagine it coming in somehow, just by a beam of light or something, going to the area that you specifically want to heal. Or if you didn't really want to do that, you can just allow the energy to flow through and let it heal what it wants to. I kind of feel like that's a little bit better because the energy kind of knows what it needs to heal and knows what it can heal. Sometimes when you want to direct it to something specific, it may not be time for you to actually heal that, although you always have the intent where you can heal it. You can just work out what you want to do in that case. You can do a little bit of everything. You can say, well, I want to heal this, but I'm open to healing anything, and I'm open to feeling and hearing and sensing and allowing this energy to do what it needs to do. So I'll leave that up to you. So the next step, after you've said, and I've said it a couple of times, higher self, prepare me, align me with the Intergalactic Council. You can actually say, Archangel Michael, put a beautiful light of protection around me if you feel you need to as well. We're then going to say, I accept the energies of Neptune. But I'm just going to get a little preparation step because it's a quite interesting one. With this one there, that's why I was mentioning the intent is important. So the intent of what you want to have the energy go to. And was it Caroline that said she would like, no, Tanya said she thinks we need a massive collective healing, and that is true. I might do one, as I said, later on in the month. But Tanya, if you wanted to direct the energy that's coming to you to the collective, then you're very welcome. I'm feeling more that it needs to be aligned with, personal healing for this one, your own personal healing. But I'll leave that up to you. So the affirmation will be something like, it's my free will and choice to accept the energies of Neptune. Now, we're talking about Neptune, the planet. There were beings that lived there. They still could be quite connected to the planet. It's just because we're not perhaps vibrationally able to perceive any beings on other planets yet, but it's coming. We're starting to be able, as our consciousness raises and lifts, we're able to perceive things that we haven't perceived before. These beings are offering us healing from the planet Neptune. Now, if that's feeling a little weird or a little odd, chill out and just accept it. If you're feeling a little scared or a little like, oh, Tony, what are you doing? Just say to, because it does take a while to integrate these unknown energies. We have to go, oh no, it feels great, I'm ready for it. If you're not quite ready, you can come back to it at another time or just ask higher self to help to prepare you again. But if you've got this far, let's do the affirmation and see what happens. So we're going to officially ask to align or accept the energies of Neptune. Now, Neptune, the planet, I was going to say it's not Neptune. I think there's Neptune, a sea god or something, isn't there? Or a Greek god, Neptune, something like that. It's not that. It's got to do with beings from the planet Neptune. They feel really light, really beautiful, and really, really helpful, and a very high vibration that we possibly can't perceive yet with our eyes. We may be able to sense the energies though when it comes through. So, yes, that's a good idea, Tanya. You could write what you want the energy to go for, to go to if you wanted to write it down there. That's fine. Or you can just think about where you wish to have it come to. We're going to say free will and choice to accept the energies of Neptune and guide it to what you feel you need healing, or have an intent of what you feel you would like to have healed for this particular one. It's my free will and choice to accept the healing energies from, you can say the planet Neptune or the beings from the planet Neptune. Free will and choice to accept the healing from the beings from the planet Neptune. How did you go? You may feel like you just want to close your eyes. I can feel the energy beginning to come through now. If you're feeling a little bit odd or a little bit unsure, you can repeat the steps. The first step was higher self, prepare me. The second step was please align me with the Intergalactic Council. There was another step, you could ask Archangel Michael for protection. And then it's my free will and choice to accept the healing energy from the planet Neptune. It's the beings that have been associated or are actually living on the planet Neptune at the moment. Very high level, high vibrational beings, as I said, that we can't actually perceive yet. It's my free will and choice to accept the healing from the beings from the planet Neptune. I can see it coming through now. What I'm seeing is a high beam of light. Very, very, I feel like it's more for quite sensitive people. That's what it feels like. It's very particular and very high vibrational. And I feel only quite highly sensitive people would be able to actually feel it or see it or accept it even. If you don't get it the first time while we're doing it here, try again another time. It's my free will and choice to accept the healing from the beings from the planet Neptune. It's good to say it for yourself so you actually accept it. You can actually just listen to me and it will be done for you. I can actually feel it coming through now. You could actually say, if you want a little bit of help, guides, higher self, guardian angels, please help me to accept this energy. If your eyes are closed and you're feeling like something's happening, then you will be receiving the energy. I ask that this energy goes to whatever you intend to have healed, placing the intent of what you needed to have healed. It's my free will and choice to accept the healing energy from the beings from the planet Neptune. Now, I know it sounds really way out there, but I've had amazing results for people. Not this particular energy, I haven't bought through this one, but I know my own higher self and spiritual team are selecting very, very good energies for people to receive that I feel they have advanced knowledge and advanced techniques that they can, advanced healing powers. So it's only a matter of having a little bit of faith and trust and being open to accept these energies. And I've made it very simple for us to accept. Basically, you just have to say, it's my free will and choice to accept these beautiful energies from the beings from the planet Neptune. I hope that's pretty simple, and then you follow that. You can follow that, and you can actually accept it as well, and you're feeling like you accepted that quite well. So that's going to be our healing for the month of December. Free will and choice to accept the healing power, healing energy from the beings from the planet Neptune. If you're feeling a little bit, I don't know, unsure or or you could be feeling a little bit, I'm not quite sure. I wouldn't say frightened, but am I accepting it? I'm not quite sure, that kind of thing. Ask your higher self to assist in bringing those energies through for you. And that may help higher self guides or the spiritual team that you work with. And that should, I'm getting click, click, click. I'm hearing that you're actually all getting it. I'm not getting the sense that we need to repeat anything, so you can actually need help in receiving it. If you're watching this in the replay during the month or even at another time in the future, I'm still feeling everybody that watches this will receive it quite well, because the steps are quite simple, and really we're opening ourselves up to new experiences. So each individual person will experience it in their own way. So we don't need to be too specific about how we actually do it, because it needs to be a bit of an individual experience. So we're all learning in our own ways how we connect to these interesting advanced energies. So by me guiding you and telling you what I'm getting that we can access, and the way that, it's very simple way that I can take you through that you can access it, it's then kind of up to you to have the experience and work with it a little bit yourselves as well. So you then can have your own individual connections and understandings and healings. So you might want to go back at another time and ask for these healings. There's so much help coming for us at the moment. It's quite exciting if we can actually tap in and receive the help. I'm actually also getting another race of beings that are coming through too, which I'm excited that I might actually be running a workshop on receiving some of these healing energies. So I'm excited about that, because there's other beings and other dimensions that also I've been informed that want to help us with healing. So I might actually run a whole workshop on it, probably early next year, but we'll wait and see. I'll call it maybe the alien healing workshop or something like that, extraterrestrial healing. Free will and choice now to accept the healing energy from the planet Neptune, or from the beings from the planet Neptune. Now, just to make sure you will all get the right energy, because the higher self and guides will help you regulate it. And you've also got me here if you want to message me at all over the next day or so in relation to this healing process. You can always message me and just let me know how you're going and what you've experienced. I can still feel it coming through. For those that have just joined us, we're accessing some wonderful healing from the planet Neptune, or the beings from the planet Neptune. And the process that we went through to accept this healing was, higher self, please prepare me. You say that to yourself and you wait. Higher self, please prepare me. After you've said that first step, the second step was, please align me with the Intergalactic Council. You say that and then you wait. Please align me with the Intergalactic Council. You might wait a little bit longer. And then the next step, which we've all done, but I'm just repeating it. It's my free will and choice to receive the healing power from the healing energy from the beings from the planet Neptune. And the other steps was having an intent of where you want that healing energy to go, having an idea of where you want that healing energy to go, allowing it to go to that. You can visualize the energy or the healing power going to that particular thing that might need healing. Or you can leave it up to the consciousness of the energy to decide what it heals, and just sit back and relax and allow the healing to come through. I'm feeling like we're accepted it now, so very well done, everybody. If you'd like to just comment on what you felt during that. I did feel the energy coming through, because when I close my eyes like that, it's still coming through actually. I could wait a couple more minutes just in silent while we're all receiving that healing together. Higher self, guides and angels, or your spiritual guides, please help each person to receive that. Help me to receive that energy. And we're nearly done. We're nearly come to the end of that. It's my free will and choice to allow this healing to powerfully go to where it needs to go, or where I intended it to go when we started. Very good. Very good, everybody. Carolyn says, very calm. Yes, I felt very calm too. Although I was talking all the way through it, I can still feel it. You may want to lie down for 5 minutes in quiet while that still comes to you. But I feel like, although we took a little bit of time receiving it, sometimes they come in, do the healing and go quite quickly. The peaceful feeling is our reaction to what they've already done. So they may have come in quite quickly for you to do the healing, but very well done, everybody. I felt a whirling, Alana, she says, I felt a whirling energy go through. It was nice and gently as it whirled through my body. Thank you. Yeah, it was a nice feeling. It was a nice, soft, calm feeling. Although I did talk all the way through it, I hope you were able to feel that calming energy. I'm feeling, though, it will probably continue. Yes, it was quite gentle. Yes, it will probably quite continue for a little bit longer after that. But what I might do is I might take a little break and turn the video off for a second and then come back and answer any questions. I might get my cards out and do readings if you had any particular questions that you need help with for this month. But let me just see if we're finished. I'd like to formally thank the beings from Neptune for coming through. I've never worked with them before. I'm feeling that it was quite lovely and quite unique and quite new. And the reason that we can access these beings that we may not have accessed before or may not know that we've accessed is because our vibrations are lifting, and we can do things and access things that we haven't before because of our vibrational shift going upwards. Believe it or not, the planet's vibration is actually increasing. So that's good, and our own individual vibrations are increasing as well, which gives us access to these wonderful beings to help us with our ascension. I'm just hearing, could you have blocked that? If you say to yourself, it's my free will and choice to accept that, that should be enough and you should get it. If you had any questions, then just message me over the next couple of days and just say you've done the live and you just want me to check it or something, the Neptune energy. But I will upload this also for my YouTube for my monthly reading for December. I will come back later in the month and do something around the 21st of December because we're having a bit of a shift on a planetary level then that I just want to help us along with that a little bit. But for the Neptune beings, I thank them very much. What I'm going to do, I feel like they've gone now, the Neptune beings. So very well done, everybody. I'm going to have a little break now. I'm going to click the live off and have a 2 or 3 minute break, and then I'm going to come back and answer any questions. I'll get out my cards, and if you have any questions, I'll do about 15 or 20 minutes of little mini readings for people if you have any questions. So thanks very much, everybody, for joining me for that first part, and I'll see you in about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, we'll see you soon.